there anybody who you've done a record with that you were nervous about doing the song with? Where you were like, shit, I gotta really come with it on this.
E-40. That probably the only one ain't tonight. E-40 the only one where I was like, I think it came too fast though, cause it was like the rap, I started rapping, then it took out, then E-40 was like the first one, like, hey, get on my album.
Yeah.
I'm done, I'm in the studio like, it's a song for E-40. But ever since then though, I'm stomping shit right then and there.
E-40 be tapping in too early.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He's on top of it, bro.
Hell yeah. E-40 the king of that lingo shit, man. So I was trying to get my lingo on, keep it street. Like, I couldn't really, you know what I'm saying? Hell
yeah, I feel like obviously he was signed to Lil Jon. A lot of people don't understand Lil Jon produced Tell Me When to Go.
Damn, I ain't even know that. I didn't even know he was signed to Lil Jon.
Yeah, he was signed to Lil Jon for that album. And Lil Jon did Tell Me When to Go. That's his beat. Damn. Lil Jon might have produced the biggest, most success. He did produce the biggest, most successful hyphy song of all time.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. That whole TV, like the TVT wave with Lil Jon and Lil Scrappy and Trillville.
Yo, the crunk wave was hard. Yeah.
That shit was crazy. That was like when I was like first started a DJ, you could not play Lil Scrappy in the club because it would cause fights. That
they gonna
problem
get a fight.
shit.
Yeah.
And of course there was like Nuck If You Buck, you couldn't play any Crime Mob.
Yeah.
This would be like real fighting.
I forgot about the crunk wave. Yeah, the crunk
and
wave.
Fila. Remember that song, Fila?
Forever I Love It Long. Yeah.
That was my favorite song on that album. It was like half of the album was Trillville, half of the album was Lil Scrappy. Shout out to Lil Scrappy, man. Lil Scrappy was fucking legend, low key.
Shout out Lil Scrappy, man. We were just tapping into some old Lil Scrappy the other day, man.
Fucking classics. And you be forgetting too.
Yeah.
You be like, damn, Money in the Bank was a banger, and that was after he left.
Yeah.
And he was with G-Unit and shit.
Yeah, exactly. He got some shit after all that really had took off.
And he's like, a reality TV fucking legend at this point.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. It's because like he was kind of one of the first guys. Because he used
putting paws on motherfuckers on TV and shit.
For sure.
Yeah, fact.
So what ended up, obviously being in the streets and shit, what was there like a catalyst that made you want to start taking music a little more serious?
Man, probably my little boy, my son, he autistic.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? When I first had him, I just felt like, fuck it, I got to double up in the street. You know what I'm saying? So I had, had some little success in the street, caught 2 more cases. Man, catching them cases really fucked me up. Then I met my manager Monday. I just remember he was like, look, bro, you could pay your bills, all this shit, if you focus. You know what I'm saying? Gonna take that focus, though. I just focused a little bit. I seen, like, oh, nah, did my chance, did my only shot. You know what I'm saying? At the time, I didn't know if I was going to beat them 2 cases or not.
What kind of cases were they?
Fraud. I had 2 frauds going at once.
Was this during the pandemic?
Hell nah. I missed that wave, man. I was trapping during the pandemic, missing all that money. I ain't know what was going on. I heard PPP, but I'm like, man, that shit don't work.
I was doing all right in life.
It's crazy.
And I thought about it.
Yeah.
Because I had homies of mine who ain't shit. And then they'd come and like buy out my studio for like a month.
Yeah.
And then these fools would have Rolexes and shit. They'd be like, Kev, let me put you on, dog. I'll get you 50 grand tomorrow. And I'm like, I sure did think about it, dog.
Nah, it crazy.
And all the motherfuckers went to jail.
Yeah. It crazy because like all the trappers gonna understand it because like during the pandemic, everybody had money. So even the trappers, everything selling
Everybody
out.
was going up.
So I'm thinking like, man, I'm getting more money than that whole time when it revert, when I peaked.
So you were kind of on the other side of the
Yeah.
You were trapping.
At the time,
Yeah.
I
mean, the pandemic was, dude, I was in Atlanta during the pandemic.
Yeah.
That was fucking where it was at.
Yeah, for sure. That shit was like meat was back. You know what I'm saying?
It was like going to a new world. Because in LA, we were like the opposite. We were fucking closed. Everybody was fucking masked up. All the businesses were closed. I remember we went to Atlanta to go fuck with T-Pain out there, and I was like, it was like going to Disneyland.
Yeah.
I was getting lap dances and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing.
Yeah,
like,
that was
we
time.
had Zoom strip clubs here. My homie Pun
I remember that.
was DJing on Zoom, and he would have bitches on webcam. You had to pay to be in the room, and then you would tip these bitches on Cash App.
Yeah, I seen that shit online.
Y'all never closed.
Yeah, nah, we ain't never closed.